A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a chance here to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards out there with B. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, at the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Hicks out there with Holland. And it's Duren in at the 5, patrolling the paint. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
Here's B, covered by Cunningham. Randle with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Inside, Embiid with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's B. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Edwards. B can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Now, here's Cunningham. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Here's Ivy. It's a 3-point game. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hicks can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Duren against Embiid. Pass to Holland, to the wing on the left. Here's Hicks. No good. That would have tied it. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hunter, no good. Pistons trail by 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Ivy. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Here's B, covered by Cunningham. B gets the bucket.
That step back go crazy, bye.
And so it's Detroit with it. They trail by 3. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Handle a screen on Cunningham. Here's B. He's got 6. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. B's got 9 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham pushes it to Ivy. Duran with the screen on it. To the paint. And Duran slams it in.
And that's nice execution out of that two-man game as Ivy there dropping the dime.
Here's B. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's B. 11 points in the game. And Randall throws it down.
And how about the combination of power, skill, and balance? Randall gets it done above the rim on that one.
Now here's Cunningham. From the stripe, and Detroit again with the bucket.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's B. Into the lane. Pass to Embiid. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Here's Holland. This one for 3. Second chance shot. And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 7.
And great effort by Cunningham. Those are found points there.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Different look here for Detroit. Quinman's checked in. And it's Keontae George in for Hicks. Jones checked in for Minnesota. Shake Milton comes in for Edwards. Here's
to the rack.
And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. 109 left in the
Boom, nigga.
Bean gets the bucket.
Playing with
And his
me.
ability to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Cunningham looking it over. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham.
Give me that shit. Oh. I lucky should have been a block on me.
lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And that one, good.
That's tough.
18 points for B.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
George passes to Cunningham. No good from outside. Minnesota's drawn 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's B. Misses the 3. Cunningham against Milton. Now here's Cunningham in the corner. George with it. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've started the game the right way.
Oh my God, Rudy, you stupid bitch. Rudy, you stupid old boy there.
Tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
They've got Madsen. George is out there with Dante.
What?
Then it's Brooke.
Hold on, my boy. My boy Dante. My boy a 2-time champ. What are you talking about, Dante? Tell him what you is. Oh, you a 3-time champ. My fault. I forgot you got that Vision 21. My fault, OG.
And it's Clinton in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. B in that last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He dropped to 48 points and finished with a double-double, a testament to his effort level. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The shot's good on the assist by George. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And Jones.
Nice. Boy.
It in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And he sinks the second. So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's B. 20 points for him. And the basket by Jones.
They're literally doubling me.
Jones has got
Crazy.
5.
If you want to throw out
It
a
was
double
that
team in the
serious.
NBA, you really have to sell it.
The kick out to Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Timberwolves leading by 13 to the middle. And Jones slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So it's the Pistons now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Has to go Bear. Here's B, defended by George. 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. Rebound by Schroeder. Pistons trail by 13 to the inside. Nobody near George. The quick look, no good that time. Here's B, defended by George. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession.
I don't know why I wasn't letting me pick it up. Like they can pick up the ball.
Looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition.
Your little ass boy, dude.
I think this is going to be a good one.
Nigga Joel Embiid's the shittiest player I've ever seen in my life, bro. I stand on it. Pause.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And Detroit has possession. Following the 3 from B, from deep. Traps in the tray. George has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
B, the pass to Embiid. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
B with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 7. Pass to Duren. Here's Hicks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, that's
Jalen Duren.
But, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in. McDaniels on the wing. Timberwolves passing it around. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Ivy on the wing. Pass to Holland. They swipe it. McDaniels right side. Here's B. Covered by Cunningham.
Oh my God.
Duren pulls it in.
See what I mean? That's just
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's an 18-point game. Here's Ivy. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Here's B. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota leading by 16. Here's B. He's got 23. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Timberwolves making a change here. Randall's checked in. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Joel Embiid.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. .133 left now here in the second. Cunningham right side. And he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 9 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Randall, a screen on Cunningham. B, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pistons trail by 16. And here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Cunningham up top. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from B. He takes it in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Ivy. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. With some arc, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A willingness to put himself on the line. Ivy going directly into the heart of the defense.
And he's good on the second.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Here's Cunningham, and he gets the bucket.
He's still jumping that shit.
4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's B. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves lead by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Detroit Pistons.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Anthony Edwards. Julius Randle is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's B, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. 5 to shoot. Holland the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Embiid with the screen on Cunningham.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. B pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Hits it from three-point range.
I am hoping against Cade right
3
now.
of 4 here to start the half.
Gives me a master class hopes.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Ivy. There's the lob to Duren. It's stolen by Randle. B the pass to Randle. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Cunningham outside. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
Here's Hicks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's B. He's got 36. Picked by Randle. B the pass to Randle. Here's B. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. B can't get it to go.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
It's stolen by Randall. All by himself. B can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 20. Hicks passes to Cunningham. And here's Ivy with the drive. Great tee that time from Edwards. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
The Pistons have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half.
And that's the thing about Ivy. He plays fast, even in the half court, but especially in transition.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Deontay George, he's checked in for Detroit. Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 18. Randall, a screen on George. Here's B. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so George will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Hicks. Here's Holland. It's tipped. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's... what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hicks. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. On the wing, George. Ivy kicks to George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 8.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Duran brings the... double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Holland. And George now top of the key. Strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
But Timberwolves making a switch here. Go Bears checked in.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that.
Bickerstaff has called a timeout, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Holland is out there with Hicks, and it's Duran in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham left side. Lock at 6. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. B's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall, a screen on Cunningham.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Minnesota making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Gobert. And Hunter subbed in for McDaniel. Here's Hicks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Randall, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Randall. It's deflected. Here's Hicks. Edwards defending. Ivy, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's B. Covered by Cunningham. Here's B. It's stolen by Cunningham. Takes the 3. Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Hunter. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
For the Timberwolves, Hunter, DeAndre, Hunter. One shot.
And that one misses. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's this catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Buries the deep ball.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Here's Hicks. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
100 pounds. Ghost riding in a Tesla, let the seats recline. You ain't got no money in your